Hey everybody, Chef Lorious here, back with another recipe. Today we are cooking up fried honey lime Brussels sprouts with bacon. You're thinking, what? Stop. I know, Brussels sprouts, but I'm telling you, these are the bomb. These are seriously the bomb. I never liked Brussels sprouts before as a kid or as an adult, but once I started quick frying them and making this honey lime sauce with the bacon, bomb. I'm trying to tell you, bomb.com right here. This is the Brussels sprout recipe you want. So stick with me today, guys. It's just a few minutes. It's actually very quick to cook this, and you're gonna just try it for me one time. Try it one time, and if you don't like it, I won't bother you about Brussels sprouts anymore. That's a pretty fair deal, right? All right, let's jump right in. Let's start with our ingredients. Here we have fresh Brussels sprouts, we have cooked bacon, honey, lime juice, red cayenne, and some of the bacon grease reserved from when we cooked our bacon. To start frying our Brussels sprouts, we're going to take some peanut oil. I'm using a boiler to put this in because I like the contained size of the boiler, and I can get my peanut oil about 1.5 inches to 2 inches up and treat it almost like a deep fryer. I'm going to place my Brussels sprouts in here. It's important that the oil be hot and important that your Brussels sprouts are dry. I'm going to place them in. I'm using kind of a strainer or a little loose colander, and you see how hot that oil is? Now, when you put your Brussels sprouts into the oil, be careful because they will definitely pop up really big. If you have a splatter screen, that's great. You don't want to overcrowd the pot because you want them to be able to swim around together and get crispy. As our Brussels sprouts are frying, I want you to notice how these leaves on the Brussels sprouts start to turn. See this? They're starting to crisp a little on the edges. You see that? That's what you want. But you want to leave them in there until they get good and crispy. That's going to make them taste even better. You can do this recipe in the oven by roasting your Brussels sprouts. However, they don't get quite as crispy and they don't taste quite as good. But they work. But I'd rather fry them. That looks good. See that? Then we're gonna take, ooh, you smell the nutty flavor of the Brussels sprouts. Take them. Be sure to put them on a paper towel to absorb any excess oil before you start tossing them in the sauce. Now that our Brussels sprouts have finished cooking, we're going to mix up our honey lime sauce that we're going to toss our Brussels sprouts in to make them oh so good. First, I'm going to start with, this is about 1/3 cup of honey. I'm going to put that in my bowl. I'm only putting in about 1/4 to 1/3 cup of it. And some lime juice. That's about 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Okay? Then we're going to whisk these together. Like that. Can you see that? Just till they start to come together and form a nice glaze. I'm going to mix into that just a dash of cayenne pepper, because you know I love everything hot. Flavor, not heat. It may seem like that's not a lot of the glaze that we want to make, but trust me, it's enough. Now here are our Brussels sprouts. See how crispy they are and how the ends did such a nice job? These fried up beautifully. We're going to put these in this sauce here, just like this. And I've also pre-cooked some bacon. Uh-oh, I hope the picture's not fuzzy, guys. There we go. I've also pre-cooked some bacon that I'm going to add to this as well. I have 1 pound of bacon that I cooked. I may not need to use all of it, but I will use a lot of it, and that's why I don't have to add extra salt to these Brussels sprouts, because the bacon has salt in it as well. Here's my bacon. I'm going to start with a couple handfuls. Okay? And then I'm going to just start stirring this together, tossing it up. And that lime and honey, the honey lime glaze is getting all over these. Now the other thing that makes it good is to take just a little bit of that bacon grease that we cooked the bacon with. Just take about 1 tablespoon of it and add that to that as well. Bacon and bacon grease make everything better. Never too much bacon. Just like that. Okay? Doesn't that look delicious? I know they're Brussels sprouts. Work with me. I'm gonna go back to the cayenne just a little bit, because trust me, that's gonna be good. Just gives it a little kick, not too much. This isn't a hot dish. You just want it to have some flavor to it. Alrighty. And if you taste it and it's too spicy, you can add some more honey, or if you want a little more tang to it, you can add some more lime. Let's taste it and see how it is. Okay guys, it's time for my favorite part, tasting. Make sure I get a piece of bacon in here too. Okay, delicious, here we go. Mmm. These came out absolutely perfect. I don't need to do anything to them. Delicious. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today. Try this recipe. I know it's Brussels sprouts, but trust me, try this recipe, all right? Follow me on social media. If you like this video or have other ideas, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below. Glad to see you today. Can't wait to see you next time, and happy cooking.